Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
When it comes to the bloodline in WWE, it's family over everything. However, Jey Uso seems to have snubbed his cousin Roman Reigns ahead of SummerSlam 2025. The OG bloodline will be on the same page again as Jey and Roman reunite one last time to face Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in a tag team match at the biggest party of the summer. Just days before their highly anticipated match, the Yeet Master shared a surprising, rather unbiased opinion. During San Diego Comic-Con this week, Jey Uso was asked which WWE superstar has the best spear. He named his frenemy Braun Breaker over the original Tribal Chief. "I have to go with the young homie, Braun Breaker. Yeah, you guys see it, I don't know. I have to give it to the young homie, though. I have to give it to him, Yeet. I mean, he's from our generational family as well, Steiners, his dad, my dad, raised each other in the game. We are doing the same with him now, so I'm just blessed to be even up here sitting with CM Punk and my cousin, Jacob Fatu, right now." His response came as a surprise to many since the OTC one isn't just his blood, but also someone who made Spear popular again over the last decade. Jey Uso reveals his post-SummerSlam plans in WWE. It looks like the renewed alliance between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso won't last much longer. The OG Bloodline member has different plans. The Yeet Master revealed that he wants to reclaim his World Heavyweight Championship, which he lost to Gunther on Raw last month. But first, he and Reigns have to overcome the threat of Breakker and Reed when the two teams collide in the main event of WWE SummerSlam 2025 Night 1. In a stunning development that sent shockwaves through the WWE universe just days before SummerSlam, Jey Uso has publicly and emotionally snubbed Roman Reigns, signaling the most personal fallout yet in the Bloodline saga. What started as a story of family unity, dominance, and loyalty has now descended into betrayal, heartbreak, and division. The final straw. The tension had been building for months. Ever since Roman Reigns lost the undisputed WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania to Cody Rhodes, the Bloodline structure had been in turmoil. Solo Sikoa had taken charge in Roman's absence, enlisting the intimidating Jacob Fatu and exiling Jey Uso in one brutal blow. But Jey, the heart and soul of the Bloodline, remained in a gray area. Despite Solo's growing power and his own strained loyalty to Roman, Jey had tried to stay neutral, honoring the legacy they all built. But fans noticed a shift. Jey's demeanor had darkened. His fire returned. And he'd started talking less about being the right-hand man and more about being main event Jey. The final straw came during the contract signing for SummerSlam's six-man tag match, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, and Jacob Fatu vs. Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and a mystery partner. Roman made his shocking return that night to a thunderous ovation, his first appearance since WrestleMania. But the warm reception quickly turned icy when he took the microphone and declared, "There is only one tribal chief, and there's only one bloodline. And Jey Uso, you're either with us, or you're against us." He then extended a ceremonial lei, the same symbolic one he wore when he anointed Jey the right-hand man 3 years ago. The entire arena went silent. Jey looked at the lei, then at Roman, then down at the contract table. And without a word, he walked away. No acknowledgement. No handshake. No embrace. Just silence. The fallout. Backstage, chaos erupted. Roman was fuming. Paul Heyman pleaded with Jey, chasing him down the hallway, yelling, "Think about the family, Us. Think about what you're walking away from." But Jey kept walking. His only words, cold and clear. "Roman chose power. I'm choosing peace." Later that night, WWE cameras caught a heated confrontation between Roman and Solo, where Solo surprisingly sided with Roman, but not without a warning. "If he's not with us by SummerSlam, we handle him our way." It was a chilling declaration that left fans wondering if Jey Uso was not just being rejected, but targeted. The mystery deepens. On Friday Night SmackDown, the night before SummerSlam, Roman opened the show demanding that Jey come to the ring. He paced like a man unraveling, slamming the microphone down when Jey didn't show. Instead, on the Jumbotron, a pre-recorded video of Jey aired, filmed earlier that day. In it, Jey stood on the beach, shirtless, wind in his hair, championship dreams in his eyes. He didn't yell. He didn't rage. He spoke like a man who had finally let go of the weight he carried for too long. Roman. I loved you. You raised me. But you changed. You're not the big dog anymore, you're a desperate king clinging to a throne built on fear. I'm not your right hand. I'm my own man now. At SummerSlam, you'll see who the real head of the table is. And then, as the screen faded to black, the final kicker. Oh, and Cody's mystery partner? He's family too. See you soon. The WWE Universe erupts. Social media exploded. Speculation soared. Was the mystery partner Jey Uso? Was Rikishi coming back for one last match? Could it be the debut of another on-the-Y family member, like Zilla Fatu or even The Rock's daughter Ava? #We Want Jey began trending worldwide. The storyline had taken on a life of its own. The WWE Universe now saw Jey not as a supporting player, but as the protagonist in the Bloodline epic. SummerSlam, the stage is set. As the lights dimmed for SummerSlam, the air was thick with anticipation. Roman entered first, flanked by Solo and Jacob Fatu, a new, fearsome version of the Bloodline. The crowd reaction was split, but the boos were louder than ever before. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins came out next, looking ready for war. But everyone was staring at the ramp. Who is the mystery partner? The lights went out. A heartbeat pulsed through the arena. Then, a familiar voice echoed. You think this is over, Roman? It's just beginning. The lights came back on, and Jey Uso was standing behind Roman in the ring, chair in hand. Bam! He smashed Solo in the back. Bam! Fatu tried to charge, but got a superkick right to the jaw. Then, in the moment fans will never forget, Jey stood face to face with Roman. Roman, shaking, whispered, "Don't do this." But Jey screamed, "I already did," and delivered a thunderous Uso splash off the top rope to his cousin. The crowd went insane. The bell hadn't even rung yet, and SummerSlam had already made history. What comes next? Whether Jey and Roman face off one-on-one at Survivor Series or WrestleMania, one thing is clear, the Tribal Chief's empire is cracking, and it's all because Jey Uso had the courage to walk away from it. He didn't need a title to prove his worth. He didn't need permission to be great. He just needed to believe in himself. And now, after years in the shadows of Roman's reign, Jey Uso is finally standing in the spotlight. On his own terms. The bloodline isn't over, it's evolving. And Jey Uso is no longer just a piece of the puzzle. He is the story. Main event: Jey is back. Not as Roman Reigns' right hand. Not as someone's twin. But as the man who said no. And walked into greatness alone.